Yes. Nah. Have you played this game? I'm enjoying this story, but I hit a I hit the point where there's like almost too much crafting. I mean, I say almost, but really there is too much crafting. It's a crappy amount of crafting. It's crafting. Like, I'm trying to build these fort walls, you know? And in order to build the fort walls, I have to build this grinder. Then I have to build an oven. And in order to build those, I have to craft some of the items to build them. Then go out and get the mushrooms, put them in the grinder, wait. When they're done grinding, I put them in the oven. Then when they're done, I can finally take them out and use them. So, you probably aren't familiar with the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It when I was like fresh out of kindergarten, we went on the only family vacation we ever took as a family, and it was down to Disney World. One of the things we did is we took a tour through the movie sets, and there was like this mechanical bull, but it was bigger and it was fuzzy, and they had these two kids get on it, and they turned on this fan, and the kids were going ah, and then they said all right, and then they stopped. And it turns out they were filming the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and that was the scene where the kids are riding on the bee. Yeah. So that's the thing. What you doing? You ever been to New York? New York, New York, New York City? Did some stand-up comedy there. That was fun. So you've been playing Terraria. How's that going? Have you been doing VR? I haven't done VR in forever. I got the freaking VR thing and I haven't even used it. Shame on me. I have to play all my games in single player because I'm not in a relationship. Writing that one down. I know, it's like as soon as I got it, then we stopped doing that, and it's like, what? But to be honest, it's summertime, you know? You gotta take a little bit of break for a couple months. But now that it's getting to be wintertime, what are we gonna do? Play the video game. So sometime in the next month, not this month, but next month, we'll do the old VR thing.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Stupid head guy. He shrunk everybody down. Actually, he shrunk himself down. And the company he was working for didn't agree with him, so they fired him. And then they shrunk kids down because it turns out when you shrink down, you start getting old fast. Something about the time and all that. So then the company tried to dispose of the kids that they were kidnapping and experimenting on, and then one of the scientists was like, I'm not going to do that, and threw us into this scientist guy's yard. Well, it turns out he got so old that he tried to make an ant body for himself, but that didn't work out, so we had to fight it. And then we found out he's just a head in a jar right now, and so he's trying to help us get back to big size again. And guess what? We have to craft it. But the bad company is sending like robot bugs, or what do they call them? Cyborg bugs to attack us. So I'm making mushroom walls to protect the thing. Oh yeah, boycotting it. I remember that. I remember seeing memes about that. It's weird. Yep, very weird. And bugs, rocks, sprigs, grass, weevils that are not attacking us. There's spiders, all kinds of spiders. There's actually a setting where you can turn off the spideriness of the spiders in case you get a... That's an ant. In case you have arachnophobia. That way the spiders are less spidery. Let's see. If I hit that, it'll drop into that water. Let's hit this one. Run, go, run.
That was refreshing.
There. Got a drink.
I'm not picky.
Eat some mushrooms. It's fun, but there's so much laundry to do. You just gotta sit here, and it's like forever before we really advance the story. I mean, it was advancing pretty quick at first, but, you know, you come in here to the map, and you're in a backyard. There's the hedge, so you gotta go through that. And then this is a sprinkler that's been leaking. This is an area where this canister is leaking weed killer. And so that's a thing. This is a sandbox. This is a pile of trash. There's a lot of ants in there. This is a picnic table. There's a lot of bees. This is a turned over barbecue grill and a bag of charcoals. And this is a shed. This is an old wood pile. This shed, this is a bicycle laying next to a table, and then there's a chair, and this is the bat, how you climb up onto the chair. This is like some concrete blocks, and there's a mixer, or not a mixer, coffee maker, and that's our mixer to make the embiggening cocktail. And then that's what we're working on now. And then this is some kind of table or something, I don't remember. Let's see, this is a tire. This is a toolbox. I don't know what this is. Lawnmower. Lawnmower, that's what that is. This is a ladder. This is an old tree stump. I think this is actually the rest of the tree stump. And this is the wheelbarrow. Haven't been there yet. This is a koi pond. So oh, and here's an oak tree. So basically you start out right about here in the middle. You go to the oak tree, back. You go to the hedge, back. You go underwater into the koi pond, back. You go over here to they call it the haze. It's the weed killer, back. And then you go over here to the sandbox and back. And then they tell you, oh, you got to go into the upper yard. So you got to find your way to the upper yard, and we find this guy's full-size wristband, which tells us that he is underneath of the shed. So then we go under the shed, and we come back, and we grab a bunch of things, and then we got to get it in the mixer. And the mixer malfunctioned because of power loss, because of the cyborg ants from the other company are attacking the power wires. So he said, go under here in the storage facility, get some stuff, and protect the wires. Well, that's when I was like, I'm going to go ahead and craft some of the ultimate weapons, which is this bubblegum salt mace thing that we have right now. That's one of them. The mint mace is the other one. This antlion sword is another one. I got this mosquito thing. This is just a level 2, but it has life steal, so I can sit there and poke and poke and poke and heal myself. And there's a tick version that I'm trying to make next. So anyways, that's what's going on. What OSs? Like, there's Linux, and then there's the Android OS, and what else are you, like, playing around with Windows 95? It's weirded me out, man. I remember when Windows 95 came out. It was so exciting because it had the start bar. It's like, what? That's so handy. Why didn't they think of that before? I remember firing up the computer before 95. We fired up the computer, and you got the C:\\, and you got to type in windows.exe and press enter, and then it would fire up Windows. You could go in and play with the text-to-speech operator, and it was funny because he could barely pronounce any words. So it was like, ha ha, I made him say but, and he said but. I will kick your butt. That kind of stupid stuff. Home assistance and unraid. Speaking of unraid, I need some unraid for these stupid ants. What was... Ow. Blasted. Why did I put that there? Anyways. Oh yeah, the bricks. How's your security system coming along? Actually, we've got half of the stuff for this. Oh, that's what I need. Boiling glands. I thought there was something else, too. I think we got that, though. Let's go get some boiling glands. An old PC i7 870 and a PI3. That sounds like a good use of old electronics. So, I like your ingenuity, right? And I'm like, I wonder if he's got a degree. Or maybe you don't even need one. But you should be working someplace that pays a lot more than Lowe's. So should I, but that's beside the point. So think of it this way. A lot of the like retail stuff. Oh, is that a hole?
Flash.
So a lot of like
Everything looks good from here.
retail stuff and all that, they'll be like, okay, you work here for giant sandwich cookie. You work here for, you know, like 6 months and we'll give you a week of paid time off. Oh, that's a thing. Wolf spider. First time to try the salt mace on a wolf spider. Make it into a server. Oh yeah. So, you know my profile pic on YouTube? Ooh, he's stunned. I don't know. I think I just assumed use the antlion sword. From a technical standpoint, these things are not to be fucked with. But I just dispatched him. Man, that poison is outrageous. No, not this channel. My main channel. My profile picture has a computer in it. It's a Sony Vaio.
Tastes good.
And 2 notes. One, my aunt gave me that Sony Vaio. And it's, I'm not sure what the model like number is, but it's the whole package. I mean, I got the monitor, mouse, keyboard, speakers, microphone. There's a remote control that goes with it. It's got 2 hard drives. It's got the DVD burner and the DVD player. It's got an extra a hard drive, and it's got a DVR inside of it. And it's got an upgraded video card, all from the factory, right? Something about her second husband worked for the power plant, so he had to have a really good one. So then they gave it to me. And second note, I actually started using that as a website server back before I was using Google Sites and stuff like that. I was using like some free hosting stuff and all that. I should send you my HTML because I wrote that entire website like in Notepad. Like background colors, sidebars, main sheets, all that kind of stuff. The cascade style sheeting. Yeah, I typed it all out. I even have a secure resources page for employees, and you have to use a password to get in. But that web page was never really useful. Ow! This mosquito thing's awesome. It heals me while I'm doing that. Oh, great, we got 1. We need 3, so 2 to go. And they're kind of rare. So we'll probably actually need to... Ow! Stupid, you stink bug. Actually, these aren't the stink bugs. The stink bugs are actual stink bugs. And they sound... Oh, I hate myself. I can't believe I got sidetracked and didn't pay attention to my lack of health. Oh, that's another thing. I think it has XP on it. Man. You dork. Okay, we got a gland, so that's a start.
Everything looks good from here.
Trying to dodge them stupid mites. Oh snap, we got 2 boiling glands. I'm gonna get that other guy, but I wanted to save it first. Because now we just need 1 more. And we're good to go. I figured since it's a brand name computer, and it's got all the peripherals, and it's in clean, good operating condition, it's probably collectible. I mean, it's got the DVR from the factory. Now here's the sucky part about that DVR card. It can only do 30 minutes at a time. What kind of crap is that? And I want to say like the storage drive for the DVR is only like 40 gigabytes, which was huge at the time. Thanks for coming to my New York live stream when I was in Central Park. I mean, yes, I was talking to myself, but no, I did not feel weird about it because everyone else was doing it. Like, everyone else is talking to themselves too. Alright, so there and then up in the corner. Not everyone else, because nobody else was live streaming, but everyone else is like just walking around with their phones out, holding them up, taking pictures, taking videos, and I'm all like, you guys are so old-fashioned. Here I am in the big city, and I got a bunch of old-fashioned people that don't even know how to live stream. I was actually a little shocked. I didn't see anybody else live streaming. City full of millions of people. Nobody's live streaming. Ooh, he shot over me. I ran under it. Haha, sucker. Okay, we didn't get one there, but one of the next 2 ought to be what we need. And a buck beetle here, and a mite that's chasing me there. Here a mosquito, there a boll weevil. Oh, there's a milk carton. Blasted mosquito. Well, that doesn't help. Ooh, that helps me. Come at me, bro. I'm gonna poke you with your own face. Inventory full. Crap, I should have unloaded that stuff before I came out.
Food. Oh,
Yeah, I guess I don't need those. I will need some of that. Ah, you're stuck in a web, jarhead. That's what you get. The other side of the milk carton. Got it. All right. We got what we came for.
that was refreshing.
Oh, ha! That's interesting.
There's a stink bug. Well, this game is made by Obsidian. Oh, wow. There's a tunnel down here. Let's see where it goes. Diving helmet? Check. Swimming flippers? Check. Underwater knife? Check. That's it? Clay? No holes to blow up?
All right, Shadows. What you got now?
Well, shoot. Oh man, my hat's almost toast. I'm gonna have to make another hat. This hat's got a rare part and I need another rare part to fix it. What kind of crap is that? Wrong way. Headed to the house. Well, there's a house back there. Where at? Must be under the ground or something. Yeah, it's gotta be under the ground. I think I remember seeing something about that. Juice box juice. There's the oak tree. Oh.
Soldier ant, look out!
Dag nabbit. All the time with it. I was right there. Here's the anthill. Which means the home is right over here. Home base.
I could devour a billy hog right about now.
think I calculated that I need 120 mushroom bricks. Four of them per wall. 6 walls. 6 times 4 is 24. Maybe it's 120 mushroom slurries. Well, the only thing before we head out is that I better fix my shoes. Probably fix the sword too. Where's the aphids? Well, here's the shrinking machine, complete with surface mount technology. Where's the aphids? I'm so desperate I'd even settle for a beefid. Or a seafid.
Everything looks good from here.
spider up ahead.
Just spawned out of nowhere. Okay, so what was I saying earlier? I remember
Tastes good.
when I signed on with a lot of places with temp jobs, they'd offer me like, 6 months from now you'll have a week worth of paid time. And then like once I worked at Caterpillar and then Firefly and TRW, they offered 2 weeks of sick and 2 weeks of vacation at sign on. So you sign on and you immediately get a month of time off. The sick leave you can take it any day, anytime, any day. Just try to be responsible about your job. And the vacation you gotta schedule it ahead of time and get it approved. So yeah. And then another thing is that I was working like entry-level stuff, entry-level jobs, and I didn't have my degree yet. I just started going to college, and I applied at this place to put car stereos in because that's what I was doing a lot of. And like 18 months later, they called me for an interview. Yeah. It was like February or March, and like August of the following year they called me. And hired me to do things. These things actually
I could devour a billy hog right about now.
I need one of their heads to fix my hat. But apparently their heads are kind of rare. Let's do a dandelion glide. Oof. Drop. Oof. Come on, baby, drop me. One of your heads. Still no heads.
What's on your mind?
Get out of my way. Nothing. I need this thing to fix my darn hat. Can't go into battle with a busted hat. Got one. Let's fix this hat. Yay! He came back. Now he's running off again.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
I think I'm gonna call it a stream here in a little bit. I'm one head short of a yeah. If I had the head, I would be able to think of a good comeback. Oh, little side note, I'm gonna be part of a comedy game show. Oh, that's something I should tell you about. So, I can't believe I forgot to promote it, but this coming Sunday I have a guest, a live guest, and he's got followers. His name's Colin Strayjack, and he has a podcast called Modern Day Overthinker. You'd probably get a kick out of it. It's about mental health, and he talks about the local comedy scene. He's a local comedian. The following week, I have a pre-recorded interview that I recorded yesterday with like a top local comedian, but it's hard to call him local because he's doing St. Louis this next week, and he does Chicago, and he's organizing shows like up in Dubuque and stuff like that. He organizes this show called the Tomato Throw, where they give the audience foam tomatoes to throw at the comedians, and you get a prize for the least tomatoes and a prize for the most tomatoes. And he's doing this comedy game show. James Draper is the pre-recorded guest, and he asked me to be part of this comedy game show coming up. It's called the Joke Off Session. And it's 3 teams of comedians, and they get 1 minute to write as many jokes as possible based on a word that's given. And then they tell the jokes, and based on the audience laughter, they score points. And then they get 3 rounds of that, after which the points are tallied. One of the 3 teams is eliminated. The 2 remaining teams go into a roast session, and then they count up the points from the roasting session, where they roast each other, and then the winning team just gets, the honor of being the winner. It's about an hour and a half long show, and it's a lot of fun. And he asked me to be a part of it, which is awesome. Alright, before I call it a stream, let's go try and build one of these brick walls.
I could devour a billy hog right about now.
Food. Oh, oh. It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be 12 walls. That's 4 times 12 is 48. I was thinking about going double thick. Cool. Well, that seems to be helping. It's hard to say until we actually get to it. I think before I call it, I'm gonna go look and see what he has in the storage facility.
Everything looks good from here.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, bomb arrows. bricks. Hmm. This game really needs fast travel. Yeah, that's good enough. Rick will call that a stream. Thanks for joining me. It's good to see you. Send me a message. I'm going to send you a meme. And we'll get some VR going in the next month. Have a good night.